Welcome to the Explainer. If you think the future of AI and programming is just about better autocomplete, well, you're in for a surprise. We're talking about something way, way bigger. So here's the fundamental question we're diving into today. Do you see AI as a superpowered tool in your belt or as an entire team of developers at your command? We're way past simple code helpers now. We're talking about two competing philosophies that could totally change the game for how we build software.
All right, so let's jump right into this new frontier. Forget autocomplete for a second. We're going to look at two big players, AntiGravity and Codex, because they represent two completely different paths for the future of coding.
Think of it this way. On one hand, you've got the AI as a team orchestrator, basically a project manager for a whole crew of AI agents. And on the other, you've got the specialist super tool, like the world's most powerful assistant, laser-focused on one job. And trust me, this isn't just about a features list, it's a fundamental split in how we even think about building software.
Okay, first up, AntiGravity. And right off the bat, you need to think about this differently. It's not really a tool in the traditional sense, it's more like mission control. You're the director, and it's your project manager for a team of AI agents. The big idea here, the secret sauce, is what's called multi-agent orchestration. So instead of doing one thing at a time, you can launch a whole bunch of AI agents to work on different parts of your project, all at the same time. We're talking parallel processing for development. This means one single developer can suddenly have the output of a whole team. It's a massive force multiplier.
So how does this actually look in the real world? Well, let's say you're building an e-commerce site from scratch. Instead of tackling one piece at a time, you open up your AntiGravity dashboard and you just unleash the team. You've got Agent 1 on the order service, Agent 2 on the payment gateway, Agent 3 on inventory. You get the idea. They're all working in parallel. And you're just there, watching the whole thing come together from a bird's eye view.
Okay, so the agents are writing all this code. That's great. But how do you know it actually works? I mean, that's half the battle, right? Well, this is where AntiGravity gets really, really cool. They have a secret weapon, an autonomous browser sub-agent. And this is the key takeaway. The AI doesn't just write some code and say, here you go, hope it works. No way, it proves it. So let's say an agent builds your checkout page. The browser sub-agent then literally fires up a Chrome window, goes to the page, fills in the forms, clicks all the buttons, and then it comes back to you with screenshots and even a video of the whole process. It's not just code generation, it's automated verification. That's a game changer. And it gets even better. The cool features just keep coming. You get these verifiable artifacts, that visual proof we just talked about, for basically everything. You can even swap out AI models on the fly, like start a task with GPT, then switch to Claude midstream without losing any context. The agents also have persistent memory, meaning they actually learn your preferences and coding style over time. Oh, and for the really tough nuts to crack, there's a deep think mode that tackles complex architecture. All right, let's switch gears completely and talk about Codex. This is a totally different philosophy. If AntiGravity is the team manager, think of Codex as the world-class specialist, the surgeon. It's an incredibly powerful, incredibly secure tool that's designed to slot perfectly into a developer's existing workflow.
And this quote from OpenAI really tells you everything you need to know about its purpose. They use it internally to review most of their own code changes, their pull requests, and it's catching hundreds of problems every single day, often before a human even lays eyes on it. See, it's not trying to manage a team. It's designed to absolutely nail one of the most critical and frankly time-consuming parts of a developer's job, code review.
The whole idea behind Codex is that it should feel like it's always been there. It's meant to integrate seamlessly with the tools you already use every day. It's got an open source CLI on GitHub so you can tweak it. It plugs right into Slack, Linear, GitHub Actions, you name it. It can even see. You can feed it a screenshot of a design, and it'll get what you're trying to build. And it does all this by being hyper-focused, running on one very specialized AI model.
Okay, now this is a really important difference. It's about their whole philosophy on security. With AntiGravity, the power is in your hands. It's flexible, and you're responsible for configuring the security. Codex is the complete opposite. It's locked down from the start. It runs in a secure sandbox by default, with stuff like network access shut off completely. It's that classic debate, right? Do you want ultimate flexibility, or do you want security built in from the ground up?
Okay, we've looked at them one by one. Now, let's put them head to head and see how they stack up. And this chart just lays it all out crystal clear. Look at AntiGravity's column. It's all green check marks for multi-agent orchestration, browser testing, model switching, everything that has to do with being a command center.
Then you look at Codex. It shines in a different area: deep integration. The open source CLI, native PR reviews, that lockdown security. It's the specialist scalpel versus the general's command tent.
But what if this isn't an either-or situation? The source material brings up a really cool idea. What if you didn't have to choose? What if you could get the best of both worlds?
Here's how that would work. You'd use AntiGravity as your high-level orchestrator, your mission control. You'd have its team of agents building out the UI, handling all the general stuff. But when you get to a really complex or super security-sensitive piece of the back end, AntiGravity delegates that specific task to Codex. Codex then does its thing in its super secure specialized sandbox and reports back. See? You're using the right tool for the right job, combining the manager and the specialist.
So where does this all leave us? What does this mean for the future of coding? Well, the biggest takeaway is that there probably isn't just one single future.
Ultimately, it all boils down to this question. Is your next hire going to be a single, incredibly powerful super tool? Or is it going to be an entire team of AI agents? This isn't just about picking software. It's about deciding on a philosophy for how you want to build things. Are you optimizing for massive parallel throughput with a team of agents? Or are you optimizing for deep, secure integration with a specialist tool? The path you choose could define what's possible for your team.